Hello, my name is Kristen Danu. This is my leadership experience video.
Right, the up close.
I'm just gonna start recording and we'll just see what happens. We'll just have some raw footage.
This is not a smart idea.
This is a great idea.
Alright.
That way, every time I say something real good, we'll get it.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. Doing it.
It's doing it.
I'm doing my leadership experience right now.
Do it. Do it right now.
Okay. Hi. I can't. Hi, my name is Kristen Danu. This is my leadership experience. For my leadership experience, I did my 22nd birthday party. I had a group of 5 people to lead the event and help produce it. So first for my party, I decided I'll have my friend Matt and Kayla and Alyssa, who were best friends, so I put them on the same project and gave them the same task that we could work together. And I also had my sister help me, but she volunteered. And lastly, I had my friend Janae help me. So for the vision of the party, we wanted to make sure it was the most fun, epic party of the year. We wanted to make sure everyone was gonna have a good time and that everyone was like really easygoing planning it, because sometimes when you have a party, you have specific details in mind and it doesn't go as planned. I just wanted to make sure everyone was like really flexible and loose on the plan, because all I was really focused on is how the environment was going to be when we had the party and make sure it was really fun. So our vision was pretty easygoing just because I'm not that uptight. I'm not.
Hey Matt, can you take these over?
Yeah.
So everyone was assigned a specific task to get what we needed for the party. We needed things like drinks, food, decorations, organizer for the day of the party, which would be my sister. We needed someone to lead the event, to have the games going on. We had specific games and we had rounds to see who would win the competition. For my sister, I didn't even ask for her help. She came the day of and she said she was helping, and I said, oh, okay, I thought you were just going to attend. And when she got here 4 hours early and we worked out every detail, and I told her my vision of how exactly I want all the games to go, how I want the party to be like. And she was like, I'm gonna do all of that, don't worry about a thing. And I thought that was amazing. She even helped Kayla and Alyssa help plan out where the snacks should go, how the party should look. She set up the tables a specific way that they're not usually set up in the house. And so she really went above and beyond, and everybody at the end of the night complimented her and said that she was really on top of it with all the games, making sure the right people were there and that everything was set up the way it should be, and that the score was fair, and that the game just kept continuing and had this great flow. So as I was helping Janae set up the streamers for the kitchen, Matt was in charge of getting the tape and passing it to Janae or me, depending on who needed it. But Matt thought the job was boring, so I tried to make it seem like the job was really interesting and to make it seem like we're doing something really pretty. And he even had a suggestion. He said, well, why are the streamers so low in the middle? If people are going to run into it, they need to be up higher. And I was like, I see what you're saying. They do need to be up higher. And instead of being like, but I'm not going to do that, I was like, let's just wait to see if we need to adjust them toward the end. And then finally at the end, I showed him that when I gathered all the streamers and I pinned them at the very top, that they made this cool illusion of coming down from the middle and then spreading out. And he was like, oh wow, that's a really good idea. I was like, yeah, I'm glad you think that. I'm glad you like it. Instead of just putting them tight, going across, and I try to share my vision with him of what it would look like. For Matt, we had to motivate him with alcohol. We said, when you're done helping us put up these streamers in the kitchen, and once it looks beautiful and it's all set, we'll be done for the day, and you can have all the drinks you want. He was like, okay, deal. And then finally got serious about helping with tape. And then we kind of made a game about, like, every time he gave us tape, we'd be like, tape! And then start this catchy thing for him to have more fun and be involved, because he was just really more interested in being on his phone rather than giving us tape, because he thought giving us tape was boring. So we tried to make it more fun to get him involved. For Kayla, she was insanely helpful. She helped us get the snacks, and she got to work with Alyssa, and they worked on getting the snacks together. For Kayla and Alyssa, though, they kept asking questions about, is this good enough? Do you like it? How is this? How does this look? I told her, I gave her feedback saying, you know, every decision you make, I'm going to back you up on it. I trust your judgment. I wouldn't ask you to help if I didn't like your judgment. So for Kayla, it took a little more reassurance. So for my event, we had a competition where 16 people participated, and our Sweet 16 broke down, and they competed to be my bestest friend. Someone had to run those events and kind of be the referee for the whole event. So they had to make sure the games were set up, make sure that the right people were there. And I think that I learned for myself as a leader. For Kayla, I kind of saw a lot of myself in Kayla, because I always do need reassurance when I'm doing something visually appealing, and I saw that she needed that reassurance. So being the person with the upper hand and seeing someone under me need that reassurance, kind of like, oh, this must be like what I'm like at work when I keep asking for people's approval. So for myself as a leader, I felt that I know what it's like to want reassurance, and I was able to give that. I told her, you know, whatever you pick, I'll support you, because that's why I asked you to help, because I trust you. For Kaya, I was blown away, because I did not think she would help that much. If anything, I didn't think she would help at all. So she really surprised me. So coming from someone who's a leader's perspective, is you don't know who will surprise you or blow you out of the water. She just completely amazed me by helping out so much. You never know who's gonna surprise you, or who's gonna come through so much and kind of just blow you out of the water. So it's kind of important to see, like, oh, even though someone hasn't been like that much help in the past, they might come through still. Not that you want to keep dead weight around, but you know, you never know who's gonna shock you. As a leader, I learned to be not demanding, but learning how to ask for others' help, and trying to not come off as controlling, and letting others do work. When my sister and when Kayla, when they all did really well, I felt proud of them. So that kind of affected me in a way where I always thought, like, oh yes, I'm born to lead and trailblaze, but when you help people and you give them a chance to do something amazing and they come through, that actually makes me feel great. And I was just really happy that I could help them achieve something like that. They got a lot of compliments at the party, and like, wow, this is really well done, or you did a really good job, and I got helped them give that opportunity, and I shared my vision with them, and that all came true. The party went splendidly. There were problems with the event, but that was okay. My biggest challenge was, you know, Matt not wanting to help with the setup sometimes, and when we had uninvited guests, that was a huge challenge, but my vision still came through. It was still a really great party. If I was more picky or demanding, it would have been a huge failure, but because of the vision was we want more the merrier, we want it to be really fun, we want it to be epic, the event was not ruined and the night went really well. So I learned that from being a leader, I can just give the opportunity to help people do better and better, like imagine bigger or really come through. So I would definitely do something like this again, or an actual big event with a huge production team. I feel like I could really achieve something great with the right team. Cal, are you ready to get this party started?
Sure.
Okay, let's get this party started. Video party. This all sounds like a lot of work. Like, for real.
I was
Are you done?
recording.